Hey Reader fam, today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 books that I really want to read this fall. Now I made one of these videos for the summer where I talked about 5 books that I wanted to read in the summertime, and I didn't end up getting to any of those books. So I hope that this video is not a curse because I'm a little bit embarrassed that I didn't get the chance to read any of those books that I mentioned within that video. So here's to hoping that I end up reading the books that I mentioned within this video. Now I'm not going to be mentioning any new releases within this video, but if you want to know about the new releases that I'm excited for and that I'm hoping to read in the upcoming months, then I will leave a link down below to my most anticipated 2016 fall book releases. I am talking way too fast, I'm sorry. But without further ado, let me show you guys the books that I'm hoping to read this fall. First up, I have here A Little Life. Yeah, this story may be about a little life, but it's a hecka big book. Now this was on my list to read this summertime. I really want to read this book before the end of this year. It is a bit of a chunker, but I know that it's going to be worth it. I've heard so many great things about this book. I've heard how emotional it is, and I just want to read it and experience it for myself and to see what it's all about. With that being said, all that I know about this story is that we follow, I believe, 4 friends, and we follow their day-to-day life in New York City. And I believe throughout this story they go through quite a few trials, and so we just kind of see how they get through those things. I'm mostly excited to read this book because I love New York City, and I kind of want to see this perspective of people living there because I know it's not easy living in New York City. So I can't wait to read this. I really hope that I end up reading it this fall because I've been putting it off for quite some time now, and I just want to read it. Then I'm hoping to read All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. I decided that I would hold off on reading this right after I had read The Book Thief because I heard that All the Light We Cannot See is pretty similar to The Book Thief, so I kind of wanted to like separate myself from that book and then pick up this book and read it. But this is about a blind girl who lives in Paris with her father, and we follow the Nazis occupying Paris and her father fleeing Paris to go and find safety. It sounds like something I'm gonna enjoy. I do find that this time period is very devastating, but I love reading about it and I find it so interesting, so I can't wait to read this book. I hope that I end up reading it this fall. If I don't, I will be bummed out because I would really like to get to it. Then I'm wanting to read Vengence Road by Aaron Bowman. I've had this book for a while now. It's a Western, and I've never read a Western, so hopefully I enjoy this Western, and if I do, maybe I'll pick up some more. Also, there's a guy character in this book named Jesse, so I gotta read this book and see how this guy is representing our name. Every time I see this book cover, my heart skips a beat because of how beautiful it is. It is so beautiful and so detailed, and I just love it so much. Then I really want to read Everything by Nicola Yoon. This story follows a girl who is basically allergic to everything. She hasn't been outside in 17 years. Then, this boy moves in next door by the name of Ollie, and he catches her eye. And I think they form some kind of bond or something. I don't know exactly what's gonna go down in this book. This cover doesn't necessarily scream fall time, but I'm gonna read it in the fall time. I feel like this cover is more like, spring, 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 read me in the springtime. But no, I'm a rebel against you. And finally, the last book on my list is The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. I have been putting this book off for quite some time now, and I know that quite a few of you guys have been wanting me to read this book and to do a review on it, so hopefully that's gonna happen this fall. But this story has a really fun concept. Basically, we have the chosen ones in the story, and this is about everybody else in the story, not the chosen ones, the rest of the people. I just think that that's such an interesting concept, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how Patrick Ness executed that. So those are 5 books that I'm hoping to read in the fall time. You guys should like hold me to this. If we're getting near the end of fall time and I haven't read any of these books, you guys should call me out on it. If you guys have read any of the books that I mentioned in today's video, you should let me know down below what you thought of them and which book you think I should start with. Also, let me know down below some of the books that you are planning to read this fall. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so click subscribe if you want to be notified for when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye, chew. Whoa, I just spit everywhere. Awesome.